Hello everybody, welcome to Nego Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Oh my gosh, you guys, I thought it was gonna rain earlier, so I brought everything inside and then I looked out the window and the sun was coming out and the weather ended up being like in the 70s and breezy and beautiful. It's almost like early fall weather. It's so nice. So again, we can have a gorgeous reading outside, and I got all kinds of luck and abundance stones to bring good energy to the read. I made these last night, each grouping of these at like 1 and 2 in the morning. I was just watching some television and I was like, oh, I want to use certain color groupings, and I absolutely love opalite, and I love greens and blues for the summer colors, earth colors, sky and sea, and prehnite is one of my favorite stones, so I made stuff out of that. And then I love blue and greens in the summer, and I love them mixed with rose quartz too, so I put those on my Etsy site if you guys are curious and you want to go have a gander. Speaking of that, it brought to mind for me abundance and what it means to us and how we can tap into that energy and feel it, because gratitude always arrives with that as well. So that's what this reading is going to be about, what abundance is coming your way. It can be knowledge, it can be love, it can be wherever we're setting our intentions, you guys. So we want to do that. We have to remember the positivity, love, and gifts we share easily, powerfully, and joyously re-attract all of that, right? Miracles happen every second, you guys. Everything is a beautiful miracle that's timed by the universe. I've had so many crazy instances, and you know what I think I'm going to do over on Patreon is mention some of the coupling and overlapping of time where something very unique and crazy happened. I'll share a really quick instance of this. I lived with and loved and worked for this family I loved so much, and we got separated through time and different things going on, and I actually lived with them in Taos with Ian. And one day when I was working for Walden Books, this woman comes in and she's looking right at me and she goes, "Hi." And it was my friend Barbara that I worked for and I loved, and was a beautiful, like, kindred spirit. Almost dropped dead on the floor. I was pregnant at that time with India. Here is the weirdness of all of this. Not only were we reunited, we lived in the same building. At that time, we were talking right then. She's like, "Oh, so where you live?" And I'm like, "Strawberry Hill." And she's like, "No way. We're on Strawberry Hill." Mention the building. She goes, "I live in that building." She legit lived 3 floors up from me. So this is about the universe bringing us back together and reconnecting us with people we're supposed to be with and help each other through certain life phases. How bizarre was that? And such a beautiful life story. She was getting remarried. She was getting situated. So we went to their wedding, and it was just amazing. And we got to revisit and rekindle a relationship. So many amazing things happen. But you have to remember, you guys, you are free to do whatever you please, no matter how silly or off the beaten track it may seem. If it feels right, it's going to result in abundance. Our intuition is really kicking in right now to make things happen for us, right? Our mind is continuously being inspired by life towards more creative and fun ways to be abundant as well. This happens to me every day when I wake up. I start to look around. I look at my designs. I look at colors. I look at things on Pinterest. I look at things that get me excited for life and art and creativity, and that's going to be happening with you as well. So let's see what your choices are, you guys. Number 1 is the White Witch, be the light. Number 2 is Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Number 3 is Oracle, wait for important information. And it will also be very telling, the card that you choose, of what abundance you're bringing into. And I'll explain that to you in just one moment while you guys relax and make your choice. And I'll have a sip of India's homemade kombucha. I'm so proud of India. They make all these flavorful kombuchas out of fruits, and oh my gosh, it's just amazing. Raspberry and lemon and mint and all these fruit infusions. I swear, I trip the light fantastic when I drink it, and I always feel better. Whatever those probiotics are in them really work, you guys. If you haven't tried kombucha, please do. I feel like it just cleans out your system. It is absolutely amazing, and there's something in it that makes your chi going. It really helps with vitality too. So remember, you guys, any success you enjoy in the world, success is also going to provide an example for others. So being successful isn't a greedy thing. It's something where you're setting an example, showing other people they can also do that, but also turn and help people whenever you can as well. Okay, so we're going to begin with number 1. that was definitely part of that message for that. You know, when you're being the light, when you're realizing, hey, I'm making this happen, but it's not a selfish endeavor. It's not just for me, it's for other people, to show them, you know, we can do, be, and have whatever we need. So let's see what some of your messages are. The wind is picking up, so I'm having these coins just hold things down just in case. So you have the I am a warrior and the fire guardian. Yeah, igniting your passions. Whatever it is, take the tiniest of steps in that. Do you want to work for a foundation or a nonprofit, or get in touch with somebody who you think is amazing? Like, I've just set a life goal the other day when I was looking at some of Jim Carrey's art. There's some way I'm going to connect with him when he comes into New York and just go into one of his warehouses filled with his art and look at it. I'm so astounded. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm trying to manifest that. I feel like he's reached a level in his life where he has such great understanding. He's really tapped into that. Let's get out of this three-dimensional heaviness, because when you think about it, everything we have to translate, our thoughts that then come through to words that make sense to somebody else on how they comprehend things. So 3D is very heavy, how we have to translate and use all these different languages. Just think of it, gravity has to pull us down and hold us to the earth. There's a heaviness that can be on this earth, but when we decide to ignite our passions, we tap into that more ethereal, light, beautiful, sonic rising energy that makes our frequency go up, where we don't have to say as much because we can read telepathically what's going on. I definitely feel like that's how it happens for me in a lot of things. When I have really aha moments, it's not words, it's not anything, it's just images sent to me that translate into knowing. You just know what those are trying to transmit and what that message is, and that's going to be happening for a lot more people when they slow down, they meditate, they focus on what really matters, because I feel like there's going to be a cause that is coming your way that's really going to stand out for you, and you're really going to want to step up and maybe speak for this. I feel like you might be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels are going to give you the perfect words. You're going to do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or to find one. I feel like the situation involves someone who is a professional with a positive attitude and really fresh ideas. And you know, you are going to be emotionally available to all these teachings and feel really good about it, okay? It's a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of everything that's in your emotions right now. You may feel compelled to nurture others too, and forget to care for yourself. So flashes of intuition are going to bring you these beautiful insights of, hey, you know, it really is a time for learning and honoring your skills. And if you feel inspired to go in a certain direction, absolutely do this, because you're in this warrior mode where you want to stand up for yourself. You want changes. You want to be able to disregard all the little heavy distractions that might have been in, you know, just those things where you're like, you're always thinking of other people's problems or attitudes. It sometimes kind of saturate your life. You're going to be able to just deflect them and go, you know what? Everybody's so busy kind of in their own little worlds anyway, that why are you giving energy and thought to theirs? Are they doing the same for you? And just kind of disregard any of that, especially if anybody's trying to criticize or judge you. Forget about that. If people do that, and that's one of the first things they do, they're unhappy and unsituated in their life. So you can just disregard all of that and just realize, you know, it's time to care for your soul and really honor the divinity within you by practicing extreme self-care. That means being very discerning who you let into your energy, right? It's like, oftentimes if I need to begin a dialogue, it depends what client, what is going on, but there's certain times that I have bandwidths for different personalities, different aspects of people. So if I know somebody just is forever the pessimist or whatever, and I have some challenging situations, I will put that off till later, till I'm in a strong mindset. And then right after I handle a situation, I completely let it just evaporate and boop, go off into the ethers. And you're going to teach yourself and learn how to do that, to just be like, you know what? It doesn't behoove me to hang on to any energy. You're really going to be able to go, woof. I feel like also this is a time for you to seek out your soul family and surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing as much as you can, you know, on the internet, wherever it is. I feel you'll just feel that kind of warm embrace of other people that want some of the same things. And again, you're going to kind of have this beautiful radar that is going to point the right people in your direction, right? I feel like you're going to move past a lot of old fears and into a space of being open, not only to giving love, but really receiving it. And I feel like, you know, just your heart chakra is going to be like, I'm available to myself, to my friends, but I'm making sure that this is a two-way street, right? So beautiful. I love the energy for you, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you guys need a private read, all my links are down below. All my stuff in my Etsy store. I'm doing a lot of bracelets this week. I got a lot of gorgeous stones in, and I'm going to be working in all sorts of colors and crystals, and I have a lot of stuff coming in too, so I'm really excited. So also, you guys, if you want to support in any way, you can join my Patreon. Please come over to Instagram and get in on all the contests. I'm going to be announcing this week's contest tomorrow. I do one a week. It's usually free jewelry giveaways, goddess provisions boxes, free reads, whatever, you know, I have. Sometimes I'll create a piece and I'm just like, yeah, this just needs to be a giveaway. So that is, you guys, beautiful. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be formidable. Nobody's going to take advantage of you. Nobody's going to try to hog your time and definitely take advantage of your resources or anything else. It's your time. You're just going to feel like you're ready to be cared for. I want to get this other deck after too. So that is, you guys, beautiful energy, group one. So now we're on to group two, which is Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So this is right now too of you stretching yourself and realizing, you know what, there's places I can do right now. I've had hard choices. I've seen myself through them. Now I see something in a new light. I'm ready to transform. A lot of renewal and hope, and you're feeling cleansed. You're releasing guilt right now. You're ready for being rejuvenated. So this growth is now going to come because you're devoid of that heaviness. You know, you're bringing parts together in your life. You've already forgiven yourself, or you're trying, and really rewarding resolutions coming up, because it's one of those things where you're willing to just compromise and say, okay, you know, bygones be bygones. Nothing has to be so heavy, or you know, it's just, life does not have to be complex, and the best things always come from simplicity, for sure. So we have our lovely crow cards, which I love. And let's see what your next message is. I will surrender. Yeah, this was definitely it for you. You're ready for this, to find sense behind the chaos. A lot of enlightenment coming in, getting to the heart of matters, good insights. Lots of centering your attention on what matters, because you've just surrendered. You know, though, I'm going to go with the flow. The universe is trying to teach me something. I need to absorb this new information. So I'm just going to flow. I'm not going to fight it. And I'm definitely going to let go of illusions, false pictures, anxiety. I'm not chasing a fantasy anymore, which usually sometimes comes with wanting instant gratification or instant answers or cutting corners or things where we just don't get the whole picture when we do this. This is working slowly with, you know, our little finite goggles on, looking for cues and clues and synergies, and honestly, just no double dealing, no secrets, no betrayals. And you're also going to be really, really able to scrutinize that quickly and realize when people are trying to do that to you. A lot of prosperity coming in. Some of you guys are having a delayed success, so you might be a little impatient, like, hey, I've been awaiting this abundant success or message. That is starting to come in for you. Again, you guys, beautiful integration of bringing a dynamic balance to your family. You know, a lot of dreams coming true, achieving your heart's desires, all of this because you're balanced and you're holding the space. You're holding the space for it. You're holding the void. You're not filling it with silliness, garbage, or anything like that. Now you also have the beautiful High Priestess, harness mystic power. This can come to us whenever we want. All we have to do is slow everything down and have complete focus. A little bit of meditation before everything works really well with this. Just slow things down, get in a good headspace. What I always do is I get in that kind of goddess power of, I'm going to make myself my favorite, like kombucha or coffee, and I'm going to get in an environment that is beautiful, which is usually my backyard. I'm going to breathe, I'm going to listen to nature, and that's it. I'm not going to think of anything else. Extreme focus on whatever it is you are trying to manifest, and boom, it's going to come what you want to understand. And one of the greatest understandings that we can have is that when we come from a place of gratitude and we're happy for our lives and what we have and we cherish it, and we have reverence for it, that more comes, greater understanding, more love. People just want to be heard. They want attention, they want love. And so when we provide that for members of our families and our friends, they reciprocate. And if they don't, we don't need to waste our energy any longer, right? We can pull back and say, you know, now it's your turn. This is all about that. You're going to know the who, what, when, where's, and how's exactly when you need to know it. You know, I just feel like it's a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to. Your heart is going to be open. You're going to feel loving, passionate, you know, just like I'm doing me, and nothing's going to stop me, like unstoppable life force within you. Okay, so we have 5 of Cups, not getting bored. 3 of Pentacles, All right, let's see what's going on with 8 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, right now you're on a journey to, listen, I need to plant these seeds because I know in the near future there are going to be things that need a little bit of rearrangement. I feel like some of you guys may have people in your social scope that just aren't a nice mix for you anymore. There's something within your job integration that you want to weed out or complete. I feel like your brain has, you know, like those tabs when you're on the internet, all those tabs that are open, you have one too many tabs open and your attention is constantly drawn back to that. So you're like, no, I need to close that. You know, that's sort of what the 5 of Cups is like. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing these cups that fell over because I couldn't, you know, try to do everything at once. So close those tabs. If they're not important, they don't deserve your focus, time, and attention, just close them out and be like, for another time. A great way to do that is to write things down. I'm not doing this right now, but I will get to this. It allows yourself breathing and breath and width within like your work scope, whatever it is. I will do this if I have a lot of jewelry orders as well as personal reading orders. I will start to prioritize and I'll write it down. I'll say today is just going to be about readings and making a beautiful aesthetic and doing that 100% and not worrying about the other. And then tomorrow you can start to package and deliver other things. See what I mean? We have to compartmentalize so we don't overwhelm ourselves. Close those tabs up so you don't feel overwhelmed. I feel like you're going to be lovely and direct, frank and outspoken when you need to. It's one of those things that you're going to be really honest and you're going to face up to any unpleasant truths and go, this doesn't work. Sayonara to that. This is a new way I have to do this. You know, you're going to be able to get to any hidden motives at this time with this kind of energy too. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of satisfaction with logical and rational approaches to life and business and just clear the decks and then feel like, now I have an expansive time to do what I want, be creative and be calm. So it's a very calm phase for you as well. That's something you're going to recognize, how to reach that more and more. And anytime that tidal wave of too much or over much things comes in, you're going to be able to recognize it for what it is and just stop it and say, no, that's creating one agenda too many, and just be like, nope, cross that off, really calm time. And I also feel like, you know, you need to take a look. For some reason I'm hearing some of you guys with really high salt, high acidic diets, take a look at that, because it was weird. For a moment I almost felt like this quick tinge of acid reflux, and you need to have more alkaline in your diet. So a lot of people don't recognize the fact that, you know, if they're having a lot of things that are acidic, it sets everything off balance in your body. It holds on to fat cells. It isn't good for your digestion. I mean, oftentimes if I have too much coffee, I'll literally just have an Alka-Seltzer or baking soda in some water and just alkaline things up so it's not as acidic too, okay? So look after that bottom stomach, because I feel like you guys, that's where your issues are. A lot of you, when you get upset, your stomach gets upset. So you got to keep that nice and grooving out, okay? Because I feel like it's prone to a little problematic stuff. So I feel like realize that complication sometimes arises in life, but as soon as we just handle it head on, we get it off the plate, then we're ready for things that we enjoy, okay? And then we can focus on things that we love, and we don't make things a big deal, right? We do not. Other people's attitudes are their attitudes. It doesn't have to sway or change our moods, okay, group 2? Because I do feel like you have some moody cadooties in your group that are just dramatic and you're over it too. So again, if you want any more information on that, I'm available for private reads too. So you guys, all my links are down below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. If you subscribe over here and you also follow me on Instagram, you're automatically entered in all my contests, all my giveaways I have every single week. I do daily posts and memes. It's a great fun tribe over there. Come see us and check us out. All my other links are down below there. Okay, you guys, so that is you. Yeah, big time for growth and rewards. I love it. Now we're on to number 3, Oracle. Wait for important information. Right away, I feel like if you chose this, something is going to come in about ethics, principles, legal issues, doing what's right, responsibility, accountability, acknowledging the truth. Things are going to come in these beautiful informations. You're going to be able to really get accelerated results here. You're going to recognize karma coming in. It's all of those things: divorce, disputes, virtue, balance, harmony, all of these things, child support, whatever it is. It's like things are coming in for you, and you're going to understand that all is well and things are going to go in your favor, and to not let your energy dissipate because you're doubting what's going to happen or not undervaluing the importance of you getting what you need to thrive and what you're ready to receive in the world too. Because oftentimes people, when there's delayed judiciary processes, people start to think, oh, it's never coming, and then they can actually make themselves unwell. They really can. So just know everything's going to go in your favor, and you're going to readjust accordingly. Because I feel like now you're really starting to feel like I'm ready for balance. You know, I feel like you're really pursuing knowledge that helps you, whether it is things in the esoteric, things in spirituality, things like that. You're just realizing, I want greater understanding. I do understand I'm slowing things down a bit and taking a different perspective. Like, everything is not about me. People are not out to get me. People are not trying to harm me, rush me, use me, or any of that. That's just a perspective at the moment. Sometimes when we're tired, sometimes when we do a little too much, we can feel like, especially if we're doing it for other people, like, why don't I have any time for myself? Why is all this coming upon me? And it's not because people are trying to use you. It's just they know that you're a beautiful source of information, and that you're, you know, very sympathetic. That's why they're coming to you. But you do need to set up your boundaries. Also, you guys, let's pull these, because I'm already hearing messages about a new love. Yeah, justice. This group is definitely about justice, and there's your love coming in. Look at this energy that you're moving into now. Like, hello, Z's. A lot of beautiful things that are going to start to flourish for you. You are ready to go. There is no need for additional preparation here, you guys. Take the steps towards the changes you want right now, even if they're small. Really notice the signs that are guiding you, because you're going in the right directions. All the resources and support you need are going to miraculously appear. You're in passion to go do things and experience things, and you're ready. You know, something new and excited related to creativity or career is really going to come up for you guys. You feel an eagerness to learn. You're ready to get going. You don't feel insecure. You don't feel doubtful. You're ready. This Empress and Queen of Wands energy is like set direction, go, right? Protect, guided growth, security, sticking to a plan, rules, all of that, just going for it. But, you know, keep your beliefs in yourself really strong. While keeping your beliefs in yourself really strong with this Queen of Wands. I'm impassioned. I know I'm going to be good at this. I'm going to do this really well. Whether you're part of a team or individually, it's like you're creating this is legacy type of energy, where you're creating a legacy, financial or instruction, just something that's very profound. You know, also too, it's like you may be helping change a law as well, or get a law into action. You know, very impactful in your speaking right now. So again, important information is going to come through. No more indecision, no more poor choices. It's really good. But I also feel that the more that you love, the more you notice all this abundance around you with this Queen of Wands, right? Your mind is continuously going to be inspired towards creative, fun ways to make your life more abundant right now, and you're really tapped into it. Oh my God, this cutest neighborhood cat, I love him so much. He'll only get like within 20 yards of people, and he's actually the father of some of baby's kittens that she had in her one and only litter, and he's so cute. I just love him. He's just the craziest little thing. So right now, you guys too, I just feel like it's a seeing clearly moment. It's time to view things from this perspective of, I have a gift. I can see past any little situations into all the amazing possibilities. And don't worry if the pause and momentum stops for a moment. That's so you can really embrace your new perspective on that and allow it to serve you, okay? Because I feel like all your spirit guides have heard your prayers, and they're banding together, create all these joyful changes in your life. So events are going to start to move forward, and trust the guidance you're receiving, because it's all for your benefit. It's all for your growth. It's all for your forward propulsion. And this isn't a few factors. This is love. This is business. This is monetary. And if it feels right in your gut, go for it, because you are really on the strongly guided, you know, access right now to everything that you need. So beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys, and all my links are down below. Now again, if you subscribe over here and you follow me on my Instagram, you're automatically entered in all the contests, jewelry giveaways, all the goodies, free reads. So come and see us over there. And if you need a private read, all my links are down below. Also, if you like to support, my Patreon information is down there. So love and light, you guys. Thank you so much for all your beautiful comments and feedbacks on your reads. And oh my gosh, did everybody jump on board this special this weekend? I don't think I've ever done that many reads in a 3-day succession. Like, it really was like from the time I got up and got situated till almost sundown on a couple of days. It was a lot of fun. I really like that. And thank you for your responses. So love and light to you guys. I'm going to go upload.